Hey everybody, what's going on? We are back talking about a phone I have been waiting for a while to get my hands on. Finally have it. The Galaxy Z Fold2 5G in Mystic Bronze, Mystic Black. And this is a beautiful, beautiful phone. Wow, Samsung has done an amazing job. Anyway, I'm also going to compare it to the Note 20 Ultra because these two phones are pretty pricey. You might only have the ability to buy one or the other. Which phone is right for you? Let's talk about it. Now, before we get into this review, I do want to thank Samsung Singapore for helping us with this. However, they're not paying or sponsoring this for us, okay? They just gave us some food and some coffee and some water. But besides that, my thoughts only. Let's talk about the Z Fold 2. First off, guys, if you held the original Z Fold, that was fantastic, right? That was a game changer of a phone. It was the first time we saw a foldable display like this, high quality build. It was my favorite Samsung phone of last year, pretty much my favorite Samsung phone of all time. Then I got my hands on this. Okay, the engineers, they got a pay raise. They did an amazing job with this phone. I know you've seen other videos that have said the same thing, but trust me, when you get your hands on this, the moment you feel it, the weight, the build quality, it is improved in every way. And then when you open it up, the hinge is so refined. It is so nice to hold and so nice to fold and open up. It's beautiful. The display is vibrant on it. It's got the 120 hertz refresh rate to it, so it's super fast. It's beautiful. The colors are really nice on it as well. And of course, we got to talk about that outside display, which it's a 6.2 inch display, guys. There's no more bezels around it, like we were talking about on the previous Fold. It is a full display. It is beautiful. I mean, guys, this could be one of the best looking phones of 2020 or the last 5 years, because it really is that good. And it's just the minor details you have to look around the phone, just the way that the edges are, a little bit of brushed metal around it, the speaker grills, the hinge, the way the glass merges to metal. They really have done a great job. I mean, and I thought the Note 20 Ultra was a beautiful phone, and it is. Guys, it really is that good. Anyway, let's talk about what's inside of this phone, because here in Singapore with our Note 20 Ultra, we have the Exynos 990 processor in it. Now, there's been a lot of conversation about that processor. We're not going to get into it. All I'll just say is Snapdragon 865 Plus in Singapore.
Yes!
Just for that reason alone, I'm going with the Fold 2, because the performance. 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of onboard storage. We're not getting the 512 here as of yet. We may get it in the future, but at least 256 out the gate, which is not that's not an issue at all. You got cloud storage as well with Google and Samsung as well, so you're covered in that regard. This is also a 5G phone, and it's gonna be coming with 5G software in the phone at launch. Because here in Singapore, 5G is in its beta testing. It should be launching towards the end of the year. That's what we're told. So if you get the Z Fold 2, you're gonna be 5G enabled right out of the gate. So that's gonna be a great addition as well. Besides that, guys, the camera housing, it's basically a 12 megapixel through and through with a 12 for the standard telephoto and the ultra wide angle. And on the front is a 10 megapixel for selfies. It's not the same as the Note 20 Ultra, but you're getting this phone more for the display and the media consumption versus photography. And to be honest with you, when we test a lot of these phones out there, when they talk about 108 megapixels or 48 or 47 megapixels, it's pixel binning. What I mean by that is it's a 12 megapixel sensor usually, or 16 megapixel sensor, and then they combine the pixels to make it a little bit larger. You do get a higher resolution image, but when you want to do those portrait effects or any sort of effects, the camera system never uses that full capacity. It brings it down to that 12 or 14 or 16 megapixel image. So you're covered in that regard with this, and the images out of the Z Fold 2 that I've tested here briefly are decent. They're good. You're going to be able to post up on Instagram, no issues at all. If you want to do video for Insta Stories or TikTok or whatever have you, you're going to be okay with this. So the question is, this or this? And okay, for me personally, the Note 20 Ultra is a beautiful phone, but it's a very big phone. I'm wearing slim jeans. Kai Hong likes to wear slim jeans. Kai Hong, your jeans are tighter than mine today, I think. And we're gonna do the jeans test right now. just to kind of give you an idea, the Note 20 Ultra is peeking out of my jeans, okay? Not a deal breaker, but it's peeking out. Z Fold 2, boom. Little peek, just a hint, but it's a little bit shorter. Look at that. A little bit more of a bulge, but bulge in the pocket could be a good thing or a bad thing. For this, we're gonna call it a good thing. But anyway, I mean, personally for me, I don't use the S Pen all that much. So I've been testing this phone for the past few weeks and I've used it probably 20 or 30% of the time. The S Pen has a lot of great features. It's more accurate than the previous Note version. It's phenomenal. But if you're not into the S Pen as much and you're more into media consumption, you know, depending on your contract and what it is like with your carrier, I would say go for the Fold 2. It's more refined, it's beautiful build quality, as good as the Note 20 Ultra, but you're getting that bigger display when you open it up and the speakers are louder. It's just a really good media consumption device. Battery in this is 4,500 milliamp battery, so I think it's about the same as the Note 20 Ultra. Now you're gonna say, well, that's a bigger display, you're gonna run through the battery, you know, is it gonna run through quicker? And from my experience on the previous Fold, it was an all-day phone and then some. But then again, with the Snapdragon 865 Plus and the power saving options in that processor, you're going to get better battery life with the Z Fold 2 than you might get with the Note 20 here in Singapore because it's an Exynos. Not to say that it's more power hungry, but it does chew through battery a little bit more than the Snapdragon. So I would say this would be the option for you. Now, there is a big price difference, of course. So that is something that you have to take in consideration. Samsung here is also going to be packaging the Galaxy Watch with the phone. If you sign up early, it's kind of like a pre-sign up gift. And I heard, rumor has it, I heard they're working with to get the Galaxy Buds in there somehow. Nothing's confirmed. Heard they're just emailing up to corporate. We don't know if it's gonna happen. It might or might not, but I think they should. Personally, I think they should. For the price point, because this is coming at $2,888 here in Singapore, this is a little bit over that. But if they do that, that would be the complete package. And you got the watch, you got the buds, you got everything. But even if they don't, the buds are not that expensive, and I heard they sound really good from friends that have tried it so far. So either way, personally, I like the Fold 2. I just think that the engineering, the size of it, it's really, it's a home run. It's a little bit bigger than the original Fold. It feels more refined. And I can't wait to take it through its paces. This is just an initial impressions on it, but just based on the half hour I've had it with this phone, I'll choose it over the Note 20 Ultra. Even though the stylus is fantastic, the cameras are better, I'll choose this phone because of the way it feels. It really is that impressive. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like always, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. Be safe out there, and we'll chat to you soon. Take care. By the way, quick mention, titanium watch on the wrist. This is in the Galaxy Watch Titanium. It's beautiful. It has more heft to it. It feels like a really nice watch. The bracelet is very comfortable. We're gonna do, hopefully we can get this for the full review. This is just kind of a demo one, but guys, if you're looking for a nice Android watch, here you are, titanium baby, in the house. Is this as good as the Tom Brown version?